Does everybody know what a colibri is? Colibri. It's a little hummingbird. See, it doesn't sound that good in English, right? But colibri in Spanish, it's got chutzpah, as they say in certain parts of New York. So I'm going to read Little Bird, Little Colibri in English, and then Angela Tortora, who is going to read it. She translated it into Spanish, and she's my reader, so I'm very happy about this. Here goes. I've got a couple of poems I'm going to share with you that will be in the book. I see the flower in the tree, kitchen side, before I see you. There you are, vibratory, fluttering, hardly noticeable, mistaken for leaves caught in a short wind. Tiny black pearl stick pin eyes, miniature feathers painted brightly, painted precisely, and so small. What am I to you? Big and bulky, slow-moving Hawaiian lava ooze not in your radar? What's the world like to you, compared to you, beautiful to you? More of a bloom, barely a bird. You inject your thin beak into the big orange pompous blossom, getting the goods. Keep it up and you'll inflate yourself to regular size, or suck and transmute orange color inside and out, flitting from branch to branch, then gone in a blink. Missed, you rascal, you timed it. Thank you. Angela, please come on up.
Muchas gracias. Pajarito, pequeño colibrí, poema de Charlotte Eulette. Mirando las flores en el árbol, por del lado de la cocina, antes de verte, ahí estás, vibrando, revoloteando, apenas perceptible, confundido con hojas atrapadas en un viento corto, ojos pequeños, alfileres de perla negra, plumas en miniatura, pintadas en colores brillantes, pintadas con precisión, todo tan pequeño. ¿Qué soy yo para ti? Una resuma de lava hawaiano, grande y volumoso, que se mueve lentamente, ¿no en tu radar? ¿Cómo es el mundo para ti, comparado a ti, hermoso para ti? Más bien una flor, apenas un pájaro. Inyectas tu pico delgado en la gran flor naranja, pomposa, obteniendo la mercancía. Sigue así, te inflarás a tu tamaño normal, o absorber y transmutar lo anaranjado por dentro y por fuera, revoloteando de rama en rama, desapareciendo en un parpadeo. Omitido, ay pícaro, los sincronizaste. Muchas gracias.
Sounds better in Spanish. This poem is called Time Travel. And I don't know, is anybody here from New York? New Yorkers? That's right. Okay. So there's this really great place called the Mohawk Mountain House, way up in the mountains. And it is freaking gorgeous and kind of spooky. So here goes. Time travel. Tony and I sat high up at the Grand Mohawk Hotel in Poughkeepsie, New York, looking down from a perched porch in old rocking chairs lined up for guests at the mirrored-faced lake below that, he tells me, is not a glacier-made lake at all. It's a pool that springs up from the Appalachian Mountains back there, gesturing with his brow. This lake is deep. It rides next to a tunnel and cave system, to which there is an entrance down in this ancient hotel. I sip my tea. He's got me. And he goes on. The tunnel system travels throughout Poughkeepsie, New York State and beyond, and braids paths underneath and underground rivers that push up into springs, not lakes, no. Moments pass. Cicadas sing out high and low. I would not swim in this one, he says, shaking back and forth his too soon grayed head of hair. At any time there could be a gurgle vortex flush. He said it, I didn't. The water sinks down fast. If anyone's swimming, it would be difficult, impossible to escape the funnel's spiral surge. I stared at him and wondered, and you would too. I hesitated to ask, but did. How do you know this, Tony? Are you a geothermal physicist? He looked at me and said, no. I'm a caver for a long time, and I've emerged into the up above here with you. Light hurts my eyes and stains my skin. All of you on the up top are used to it, but not me. So I go below and see sunsets becoming extinguished in oceans down deep, where your watch stops and there is no weight. Your body lightens up in so many ways. I stop and ask him, what time is it for you, Tony? It's time to travel, he says, gets up off his rocker, sheds his blanket, and leaves me there, tableside, my teacup stuck right next to his, mine empty, his full. It's a crazy little poem. I asked Mark to come up and join me for this one. It's called the Lola Flamenco Dancer. Ándale. Right, girl? Smoky room, underground nightclub, Chicago, 1979. Where were you? I was by the bar. In she came. Lola Galan, flamenco dancer. Far away from home. The one light shone on her. The guitar player strummed. She stood tall and straight, piercing green eyes, kohl-rimmed, no messing around. She'd been at this for a while. The young girls, dancers all in a row, waiting, knew they were in the presence of dark magic on fire. Lola gazed right through us, lifted up her praying mantis arms, and began to snap her castanets and dance. Snap! Come on! Let's go for it! Her dark-soled shoes moved rapid. Machine gun on the old wood floor. Sweat ran down her face, past her cheekbones. She danced faster and harder. Sweat came down the black mass of curls on top of her ferocious head and worked down her neck between her breastbone and wherever from there, no interruptus. Her red dress shivered with her body underneath. She danced waterfall. She was waterfall. I was there at the bar on fire. Where were you? Okay. Okay, this year has been a tough year on lots of us. So this is a sad one. So get out your hankies, okay? Get them out. Just pull them right out of your... Get ready. Okay, this poem is called When Friends Die. I think I can put this down. He didn't expire or pass away. He died. We didn't lose him either. You can say it. Died. And that he was, while all that he was, while here on this land, goes with him. And with him, too, the hardihood of friendship. Often we think and feel that when friends die, they linger here for a while. 2, walk along the streets of our city paved with desire. Walk through the woods. Walk with dogs the way we used to. Walk in the park past the rose garden and sit at our shady bench. Walk lakeside by the fountain and watch it fountain together. And back down to the lake, around the museum and auditorium, and past the closed Vienna hot dog stand, still there. When my friend died, he had so many experiences and bold times shared with me and you. He got gathered in his life on earth bundle. And like a hobo carrying a wood stick and bundle tied on the end, we go with him. He'll unpack us and we'll rove. He knows we'll materialize. The animated love that's made always. He died, we live. We'll die and they'll live. All of our friends gather about, back and forth. We flow naturally, smothered with love. It's all we are to know. Now, I want to make sure I don't lose myself here. People see horses in town more than ever, right? And also, watermelons, there's a connection. I'm going to make it, all right? There's a connection. This is definitely a Baja poem. You're going to love this, okay? Horses and watermelons. It's kind of trippy. Hundreds of horses in the field using their hooves to connect with watermelons as they merrily, merrily stomp and gorge. Spectators near and far pull up their lawn chairs to witness the revelry. Stomp, squash, slurps, and whinny. A woman brings her accordion up, playing with the stomp, squash, and slurp accompaniment. People clap, dance, twirl, and sing throughout watermelon season. It's a hit. It wasn't always like this. It was a quiet field. Watermelons, yes, and buzzing flies, but nothing more. It started with Juliet hanging out with Glenda in her yellow, rusted pickup truck. They laughed and threw rinds of watermelon out the window while on the move. And Sally and salty reddish chunks landed right by a brown horse's hoof. He leaned down and experienced this fruit of all fruits, and it possessed him. Well, this was only the first horse that went out hunting with his keen sense of smell for watermelons and found Glenda's family farm with a whole field chock full of big watermelon daddies. Horses talk and horses walk. And now there's this place of music. Watermelons, horses, and town folks all stomping, chomping, and slurping. Take this with you, please, and seat it. Okay.